another video. It's the T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, I'm always plugging our weekly live stream on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. Please, please, please turn your notification bells on, y'all, so you know when we go live on the channel, okay? So we're trying to get back to our Thursdays. So last Thursday we did go live. We are in our Are You Spiritually Compromised series. Listen, I'd love to see your profile in the place, okay? Make sure that, again, you turn your notification bells on so you know when we go live. All right, y'all? And y'all know I'm always asking y'all to help me out on that like button. Y'all, please hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button for your girl, okay? Please and thank you. All right? The goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl. Y'all, come on. If you rocks with me, hit that like button. Last but not least, let me tell you, I want y'all to listen, do yourself a favor. Pick up that copy of Seduced by Satan today. Okay? The link is pinned in the description below. It's a great way to support the channel. It's a great way to support this community. Y'all, you'll thank me later, okay? You really will. Y'all, this is a page turner, a jaw dropper, a pearl clincher. I told y'all it's even a showstopper, okay? Yours truly is co-authoring this book. I think you will really love it. Pick up one for yourself and somebody else. Recommend it to your book club, all right? All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's get right to it. I want to actually talk about one thing that a narcissist hates, okay? And I want to talk about this thing because I want y'all to really, really focus on what I'm saying and understanding. If you understand what they hate and you actually become what they hate, then guess what? You're going to be able to congratulate yourself in the future that you have now actually achieved things and you put things in place within your own life that is not pleasing to a narcissist, okay? And therefore, what are you going to be able to do? You're going to be able to stay away from these birds. Because let me tell y'all something. One thing that a narcissist hates is your independence, okay? Yes, they do. A narcissist hates your independence, and it comes in the form of, when I'm talking about their hatred of your independence, they show you this very thing by all of the different things that they do to you, like the love bombing, the future faking, those false promises and all of that, especially the love bomb and the future faking. Okay, these are things that narcissists do, okay, that truly work on your independence. Gaslighting is another one, because narcissists love to gaslight. Why? Because they hate your independence. Let me tell you something about a narcissist and what you experience with them. When that narcissist began the manipulation with you, because it's not a relationship, okay, what they did was they were attempting in the beginning, if y'all go back to when you actually started out with them, they were attempting in the beginning to pull all of your guards down, okay? Everything. I'm talking about they wanted you to trust them right away. I mean, that love bomb was so sweet. It was so sappy. I mean, you didn't know what to do with all of that attention. I mean, they on your phone 24/7. If they're not on your phone, they're on your text message. If they wasn't on your text message, they're on your email, your DMs. You know what I'm saying? All of this is to strip you, okay, of who you are currently or who you were at that time, okay? Because a lot of y'all did go into the relationship, just like myself, somewhat guarded, you know, and that's why the love bomb is so important, and that future faking there is so important, because what it's meant to do is to take you off guard, to actually pull you away from what they know that you feel is your safety zone. Okay, you know that you're not going to let somebody just come in there initially, even though your traumas may not have been resolved or or addressed. You have been through enough bad relationships to know that you just couldn't let it all hang out there, but you didn't have sense enough to know, like me, okay, we couldn't be telling all of our business. We thought we was talking to somebody that was cool. We thought we was talking to somebody that had good sense. Okay, no, these fools don't have good sense. Okay, and they're definitely not cool, right? But this is what happens. So most of us didn't go into it jaded. We went into it trying to maintain a level of space, and a level of control for ourselves, but ended up losing ourselves with no concrete boundaries in place. Right? So what happened in that whole situation was the narcissist understood that you were somewhat watchful, that, you weren't jaded to the whole love bomb process and the future faking. So they had to do whatever they had to do to pull you out of that. Okay. Not to mention pulling you away, trying to take all of your time. You can't even go to church. You can't pray. You can't read your Bible. I mean, they just taking up every ounce of space and time in your life. Why? Because they hate your independence. Okay, anytime you have a moment or opportunity to yourself, they were trying to occupy that time, because there is a method to their madness. Okay, there's a method to their madness. If you understand that a codependent individual, like a narcissist, and these people are just not codependent, they actually have a mental health problem. But when you understand that with this mental health problem that they have in the codependency, it actually collides to bring about, or to actually help them get supply that they can just basically control. Okay, and you're probably thinking, well, I don't think the narcissist wasn't controlling in the beginning. Think back again. They were on your phone all the time. You were answering it all the time. They were on your text message, your DMs, your emails. They were sending you messages. You were replying back to the messages. That's control. That's control. One part of your independence being taken away, your free time. Okay? You didn't have any. Didn't have any. Until you got to the point where, and this is where you didn't realize it until you got to this space. You didn't realize how dependent you had become on their validation and their compliments and all of the confirmations and validation and compliments and everything else that they were giving you. You didn't realize how dependent you had become on that. And me too. Until we got to the devaluation stage. Remember when they started acting the fool? Remember that? When they told you that everything that they once told you that was so wonderful and so kind and so nice, and you are the best thing since sliced bread. That part. And then they turned around and told you they hated everything about you, and you couldn't understand what you did to them. You realized at that point you wanted the first person you met in the beginning. You realized you wanted them back, huh? I know, because I did too. I wanted them back, right? But I didn't realize that person wasn't real. All of this right here is being done to strip you of your independence, right? Then a lot of them, some of y'all that moved in with the clowns, these backwards walking giraffes, you might have moved in with them, or you might have got some stuff that, now, you guys are getting bank accounts together, you're merging your finances, or to some degree. Now, the narcissist talked you into buying a car you didn't need, possibly signing with them on some type of debt agreement that you didn't necessarily want to do or couldn't pay for on your own, right? Stripping you of your independence, because you sat there and looked at the paperwork and all of the stuff, or listened to the offer that they put out there, the narcissist, and you thought to yourself, now I don't need to be doing this because I really just don't have the finances to do this right now. But the narcissist promised you that you would never, you never have to pay a dime. They promised you that they would make sure everything was taken care of on time and before time. Only to find out when you hit that devaluation stage and everything started rocking and reeling, not only did they take the money back, but they got gone too. They got ghosts with the property, okay? Or with whatever it was that you were now in a financial agreement with them with. Some of y'all got homes, you know, apartments together. Y'all signed on with these clowns. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was all a ploy to take away your independence. A narcissist always wants to control their supply. And in order to control supply, you have to make them become dependent on you. Let's not talk about the gaslighting, okay? Because right now, I'm putting y'all up on some serious game. Okay, right about now, I'm running the game for you. I'm showing you how they do it. Now, a lot of us hadn't come in contact with a demon this wicked that would actually hit you with that gaslighting, right? Now, we might have all been used to that familiar spirit of that manipulative narcissist, because most of us had one in the family somewhere. That's how we thought that maybe it's not so odd that they acted the way that they did, okay? Anytime you run into a narcissist, you better know that it was in your family first, usually. Or if it wasn't in your family, you had come across it in your youth somewhere, and it might have been a caretaker somewhere, okay? But the gaslighting was the most wicked thing. For me, I think that was probably the most wicked. Because it's like a lie on steroids. You know what I'm saying? That's what gaslighting is. It's like a lie on steroids. What they do is they really make you question your reality. How much better to destroy and make destroy a person's independence than to make them question their reality. So their reality and what they wanted for your reality and my reality is they wanted to draw the picture of our realities each and every day. You know what I'm saying? They wanted us to believe them over everything we thought and saw. We thought out of our own minds and saw out of our own eyes. To me, that right there was the worst. That was the worst. Because you literally had to think about everything that they said. And it gotten to a point where y'all, like myself, probably had to record conversations and situations because they would lie so much. Listen, if anyone hates your independence, what they do is, and what that is they actually hate the essence of who you are. Because what they're telling you is, I don't like you. I don't like who you are. I don't like who you are presenting yourself to me as. I want to change that. And because I want to change it, and I don't want to just change it because I want to change it. I want to change it because I want to control it. That's not love. That's not love. And that's why they hate your independence so much, because they don't love you. They hate you. And as long as they can control you, then to them, their control, which is actually what their form of love, their hate doesn't seem like hate. It seems like it's just supply under control, okay? It's just what they do. Nobody that hates you, and nobody that hates you is going to just turn around and love you the next day. If they hate you, they just going to be hating you. And guess what? They're going to show you each and every day. But a person that loves you will never try to control you. Remember that. And my mother always used to tell me, even now to this day, she'll say, if somebody don't like you, they don't like your dog, your cat, your bird, your house, your car, your children, your anything. And the way that you determine how somebody feels about you is the way they treat you. Bam. There it is. All right, family. So get up on this game. Understand it. It's the absolute truth. They hate your independence, just like they hate you. All right. So listen, family, y'all take really good care of yourselves, and make sure you share this information with someone else that can also use this information. All right. I love you, family. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.